All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahakakadash. Double honors and salutations to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Shalom to the speckled bird that's in the truth. Shalom to you, Akim and Aqua, so you children that believe on this word. This is your brother Kalakar coming back at you on another video. Also, shout out to you brothers in the truth that's in this faith that's doing the work day in and day out. Many have already known that there was a mass shooting in Maine. 22 deleted in the U.S. bowling alley and shooting. Cops hunt for armed, dangerous suspects. So they haven't even caught the man yet. And, right now, this seems like you got to look at this with a spiritual eye. This look like they're taking a focus, trying to take you off the focus of what's happening over there in the Holy Land. Not only that, Esau, with his trickery ways, he would you never know. I'm not saying that this didn't happen, but Esau like to throw a monkey wrench in there just to get your focus off something, because they've been exposed. The Israelis are being exposed for what they're doing right now, and how they got other troops, Australian troops, coming in there. They got big bomb planes. They got warships. All of this stuff is coming in for that tiny strip of Gaza, and saying that Gaza is trying to take them out or something. So they're trying to justify their ways of doing what they're doing. And so they give you something like this to throw you off, just from looking at it at a spiritual eye. Something like this always takes place. So I'm going to read the article a little bit. 22 deleted in a U.S. bowling alley shooting. Cops hunt for armed and dangerous suspect. Now, how is that that they got all these pictures of this man and they still can't find him? If they wanted to find him, they can find him. It ain't hard to find people lurking around. You got video cameras everywhere. It ain't hard to find people. So, especially killing 22 or deleting 22 people. The shooting spree took place at a bowling alley and also at least one other location, a local restaurant and a bar. So he was allowed to go to 3 locations, according to the local media, with police saying that the gunman was still at large. And that's him right there. We ain't gonna play the video. A massive manhunt was underway Thursday for a gunman who local officials said killed at least 22 people and wounded many. I think he wounded like 30. More in mass shootings in the U.S. state of Maine, the deadliest such incident this year. Police said Robert Card, seen in surveillance footage, pointing a semi-automatic weapon with an extended clip as he walked into a bowling alley in the town of Lewiston, should be considered armed and dangerous. Card is a certified firearms instructor and a member of the U.S. Army Reserve, CNN reported, citing law enforcement sources. Lewiston City Councilor John McCartney told CNN that law enforcement had confirmed 22. Now, and that's another thing. You got other reports that saying it's 18, it's 15. Like, how could, if CNN they confirming it, but you got other articles out here that's keep updating like an hour ago. Let's do it. You got other things that's updating that's saying he only deleted 18. Now that number jumping down to 18, 22. 15, 50 injured. 16. So it jumps from 22 to 18 to 16 to 15. What do what could we believe in? You know, how could they not get this right and they still can't even find a man? You know? So, like, we're going to get some scriptures and then we're going to close out. Let's get started at Proverbs 19 and 18. Because, like I said, you never trust Esau. You can never trust Esau. Proverbs 19 and 28. An ungodly witness scorneth judgment, and the mouth of the wicked devour iniquity. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the backs of fools. And these people ain't innocent when it comes to getting deleted, especially by the gun. You're not innocent. Job 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perishes being innocent, or where was the righteous cut off? Even as I have seen they that plow iniquity, and sow wickedness, reap the same. Barakatah Yahweh Shah 144. By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. So when it comes to death, it's not innocent. You're not innocent when it comes to death. Let's get Ecclesiasticus 39. I want to say it's 39 and 39 and 26. Let me start at 27. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 27. All these things are good to the godly, so to the sinners they are turned into evil. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these things were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts, that means the wild animals. The scorpions, the serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So that sword is the modern day gun that this Robert Card used. He used that modern day gun, that sword, to delete all those people. And the Lord has vengeance set up in that way. You know, the Lord has it set up that way. Let's get Micah, the 3rd chapter, starting at the first verse. Micah 3 and 1. And I said, hear, I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel. It is not for you to know judgment. It's a question. Is it not for you to know judgment? Do we not know what the hell is going on? Do we not know how the Lord gets down? Do we not know the Lord's judgment and how he, like it said in Ecclesiasticus, the 39th chapter, there be spirits created for vengeance. So the Lord created these vengeance. But you got to understand too, that Esau, you can't trust Esau. Hold on. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 1, or 12 and 10, it says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou at the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. You know, so you can't trust this devil for nothing. He might humble himself, but just like iron rust, so with his wickedness. So he gonna, like I said, that's why I say you can't trust him, because you don't know what he's trying to pull away from the masses. You know, that war you've been distracted. First and foremost, been distracted by that, and then Esau throws this in there. So you can never trust this devil. You never know what he's up to. You never know what he's trying to do. So at the same time, you got to be circumspect. You got to, especially because the times are evil. What's that? It might be. Oh, yeah. Let me get 16 too. Ephesians, Ephesus. The letter Paul wrote to the Israelites in Ephesus. Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And what's that will of the Lord? His judgments. Understanding his judgments. Knowing how the Lord get down. But like I said, you can't trust Esau for shit. Because Esau do some stupid ass shit like this and make you think something else. This is Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that right grievousness which they have prescribed. And that's Esau. Esau, woe unto them, destruction to them that decree unrighteous decrees. So like I probably read that wrong the first time. Decree unrighteous decrees. And that's Esau. Hold on, let's get it in the blue letter so we can look at that definition.
Strong's H 2711. Chekek. Chekek.
To cut out is discreet, inscribed, set, engrave. So who put in like laws? Here it is that you put the guns out here, and then you trying to make laws to take them away and all of this stuff. Like which is it, Esau? Which one you want to do, man? Which one you want to do? They go back and forth with this stuff, man. So, like I said, you can't trust Esau for nothing. Because he made laws, he made crazy ass laws, and all of this doing is furthering the lockdown on the people, controlling the people. You make all these guns available. Now you wanna draw back and say, well, we're gonna need gun control, and then it's just furthering locking down the people, taking their freedoms away, taking everything away because of stuff like this. But Esau will set up something like this. Don't let this devil fool you. He will set up something like this for this to happen, so he can usher, just like 911. That day. That was set up so the government can snoop into more people's business, more surveillance. When you fly in it and things like that, it's getting closer and closer to that new world order at the end of the day. All right, this is my last scripture, then I have to close it out. Salakia. Job 15 and 34. Job 15 and 34. For the congregation of the hypocrites shall be desolate, and the fire shall consume the tabernacles of bribery. They conceive mischief and bring forth vanity, and their belly prepareth deceit. Like I said, that's Esau, Edom. The wicked, the devil, the deceiver, the adversary. The adversary will do things like this, but at the same time, like I said, the Lord is like a two-edged sword. The Lord got vengeance out here for people, and then he got Esau setting up shit like this to do things like this. Like I said, I'm not saying it's not, this didn't happen. It's just you got to look at it with a spiritual eye and know Esau, Edom, is full of that shit. This is Deuteronomy 32 and 4. He is the rock. His work is perfect. For all his ways are judgment, a God of truth, and without iniquity, just and right is he. So for all his ways are judgment, God is the truth and without naked. This judgment, the Lord's judgment is just. You know?
Strong's H, 4941. Mishpat. Mishpat.
Judgment, justice. Act of deciding a case. Place, court, seat of judgment. Case, execution of judgment. Time of judgment. So the Lord give you what you know, was right for you. In a time when it's right. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I, even I, look, I'm going to read it in the NLT. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. Look now, I myself am he. There is no other God but me. I am the one who kills and gives life. I am the one who wounds and heals. No one can be rescued from my powerful hand. So, even though this Edomite, you know, he looked a bit cross with Esau and Ishmael. You know, you never know how they're going to spin this thing. Once they find him and bring it to light and say he had this and say he had that, we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled and just like you said, stay in the spirit. Stay in the spirit. Your flesh is like, damn, another fucking mass shooting. I'm tired of these mass shootings. Oh, you get in that flesh and start thinking, but you got to look at it spiritually, like what's going on in the world. Are they trying to distract me from something else? How is this man able to do all of this and go to 3 different places, a bar, a restaurant? You know, did he have mental health problems? Like, what's going on? You know, and they're going to come out with it, and we're going to do updates on it. So with that said, I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was edified. Shalom.